In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create and use a timeline view in Monday.com. To get started, open your Monday.com board where you want to view your work on a timeline. This can be any board that contains projects, tasks, or items with dates attached to them. Before creating the view, make sure your board includes either a timeline column or a date column. This is important because the timeline view needs date-based information in order to display your items correctly. If your board already has one of these columns, you're ready to move on. Once you're inside the board, look near the top area for the option labeled Add View. Click that to open the list of available board views. Monday.com gives you several ways to visualize your work, and for this tutorial, you'll want to choose Timeline View. After selecting it, the platform will begin setting up a timeline layout for your board. Next, you'll be asked to select the timeline column you want to display. If your board includes more than one date-related column, take a moment to choose the one that best represents your project schedule. For example, you may want to use the column that tracks start and end dates, or the one that most accurately reflects deadlines. Choosing the right column makes the timeline much more useful and easier to understand. Once the view is created, review your tasks across the timeline. You'll now be able to see how items are spread out over time, which makes it easier to understand scheduling, overlaps, and upcoming deadlines. This view is especially helpful when you want a broader picture of your workload or when you're planning projects with multiple moving parts. If you need to make changes, you can adjust dates directly from the timeline. Simply drag a timeline item to move it to a new date range or edit the item manually if you need more precise control. This makes updating schedules much faster than going back and forth between different views. As you work, keep an eye on how the updated dates affect the rest of your timeline. Small adjustments can make a big difference in overall planning, so it's a good idea to review the layout after changes are made. That's it. Once your timeline view is set up, you'll have a clear and flexible way to track tasks, manage deadlines, and keep your board organized over time.